Hi and welcome to my studio. I'm Valori Wells and I am here, well, I invited you into my studio, I should say. I invited you in here so you could get to know this new collection of mine called Quill. This fabric is very close to my heart. It represents me and four of my best girlfriends, and it was probably one of the most rewarding collections I've ever done from start to finish. How everything came together and accumulated into what you see in front of me. I carry around sketchbooks wherever I go, and I had started in this sketchbook, which is a couple old from where I'm at now, because I started sketching this I don't know, sometime in 2012, right? So, this is how things start for me. They start in my sketchbook. There's all sorts of things in here that I do. I write notes about my kids and things they say to me, and so the sketchbook is a really big start of where I get my ideas. And the other place is my photography. So all of these come together in color and design with those two elements. And once I draw them, I do everything by hand and in repeat form first, and then I take my designs and I break them down into parts. And then these parts, because this is as big as my scanner is, get scanned in, and then I just put them back together like a puzzle. It allows me to maybe tweak the repeat a little bit better, and then I color them. And it's like a little kid in a candy store sitting at my computer coloring all of these. I absolutely love doing that, and I find that the computer has just become another tool for me. Doesn't design my fabric, it's just a tool, like a paintbrush is. So anyway, that's kind of my process of designing, and I keep all this stuff because you never know when you're going to go back and look at it again, or maybe need to rescan it or something like that. So the beginning of this collection really started with this peacock, obviously, and it's behind me. It has 5 birds on it in the repeat and a big tree. I really worked on that piece first and started developing a lot of the details and the intimate lines, and when you get up close you see certain things that maybe you don't see from a distance. And then I started pulling those together to create the coordinating pieces, which you see here. So there's 4 coordinating pieces that go with our big peacock, which I have to say was one of the funniest drawings I've ever done. I really enjoyed getting to add all of that little bit of stuff and really go in depth and layers and colors, and it was a lot of fun. Anyway, I then have these 4 other pieces, and this is all in the cotton sheeting, so it's a really nice, vibrant collection. Even though there's 3 palettes, they all really work well together. I have a free quilt pattern coming out called Journey that uses every single one of these Quill fabrics, plus my new Blueprint Basics, which is another 13 pieces, and it's all works really well together in color and piecing and form and all of that. So even if you only like one color, you can find lots of friends to go with it. So the other thing that I'm really excited about is the other substrates that were printed with the Quill designs on it. One is the linen, this cotton linen. It's the Essex linen. It's 55% linen and 45% cotton, and I absolutely love this fabric, and I love making quilts with linen and mixing linen and the cotton sheeting and other textural prints. I find that so rewarding to push yourself to add those things without maybe breaking those molds, I guess. So anyway, so it's very exciting, but also it's perfect for skirts and bags and pillows, all those sort of accessories for the home, or, covering journals. This is a, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. It's really fun to use the linen for. And then the third substrate is the knit, which it is 100% cotton, and it's a fabulous knit to work with. It doesn't roll a lot. A lot of knits we buy these days have like crazy roll factor that happen. This doesn't roll at all, and I really pay attention when I'm doing fabric that I know is dominant clothing. So we know knit is clothing. Now you can make a blanket out of it. I've done it, but wouldn't recommend it. Anyways, I really pay attention to size. So if you notice, the size of this is a lot bigger than the size of this. And the reason that is I think that this as a piece of clothing the size is more accommodating for your figure than the big one. Although you could still make a skirt out of this and it'd be great. So if you notice, the sizes are different. And then the color palettes, I really played with, I went online and looked at a lot of different trends, print trends and colors. Not just, you know, a fashion trend or something like that, but the actual, you know, kind of prints that are out there and what the color trends are and stuff. And I pulled ones I liked, and then tried to make it proportionately work in, you know, within the cloth. So I think it worked. I mean, it's a great collection. Nice little variety of colors and super easy to work with. And one of those things that it's great for a beginner. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming into my studio today, and just a reminder, I have 2 free quilt patterns coming out with Quill, plus I have a lot of other sewing cards and girlfriend's clothing patterns that I reinvented with Quill that are available. So lots of good stuff to help support this beautiful fabric, and I can't wait to see what everybody does.